You are ready for this one. We got us a banger. Listen, man, this one, do not watch this alone. This is bringing the real deal on the other side of how the devil loves to play games. And believe me, he is the biggest game player there is. Evil loves to mess with your mind, mess with your life, and don't for once think that it's all fake. I'm telling you, man, the devil's real. God is real, and the devil's real. Good and evil, they exist. And I'm telling you, when you play with the wrong side sometimes, these are the things that can happen. Let's get this started. Please subscribe. Help us get up. We're almost at that 1,000. We got to keep moving here. Help us out. We're a brand new channel. We need some love from you guys. If you like what we're doing, you like what we stand for, please subscribe and help us get there. Because of you, chat, we exist. Because of you, we are what we are. Because we're out there spreading good news, good, bad, and the ugly. But truth is truth. So, with no further ado, let's go.
Spirit often referred to as the Grey Lady, a presence that staff and visitors have reported seeing for years.
Let's go,
People
chat.
have described catching glimpses of a woman in grey moving between shelves, hearing footsteps in empty hallways, and even witnessing objects shift when no one is around. Some employees have even claimed that certain areas of the library feel heavier than others, like you're being watched the moment you step in. On this particular day, a librarian was closing up when she suddenly started hearing a strange sound. Listen closely.
I can hear you back there. Why don't you show yourself to me? I know this is your home,
Man,
and I mean you no disrespect. I'm just curious about you, like why you're here and who you are.
yeah, that's crazy. All right, chat. Write in this on the comments. What would you do, man? Do you believe in this? You think this is real? I'm telling you, these are real videos, though. I don't pick fake stuff. I do my
I'd
homework
love to know
on this
more about
stuff.
you.
After the video was shared, people quickly came forward with their own experiences. One man described how he had only been inside for about 10 minutes, simply printing a document for work, when he suddenly felt someone standing right next to him. He said the feeling was immediate, chills running through his entire body, and when he looked, there was no one there. What made it worse was the reaction of the staff member nearby. She saw him panic and calmly said, "Yeah, that happens all the time." He left
Wow.
immediately and never returned. Stories like this are exactly why many believe the presence in that library isn't just residual, but aware. Some think the so-called Grey Lady may still be wandering the halls, attached to the building for reasons unknown, occasionally making herself known to those who happen to cross her path. Others believe the energy in the building has simply built up over time, creating moments where the line between what's seen and unseen becomes thinner.
All right, Chad, let's do this.
Now in this next video, a man who is known for collecting statues with unusual and often tragic histories shares something he captured inside his home. And unlike most of his collection, this one seems to react. Over time, he had built a habit of researching the background of each piece he brought in. often finding that many of them were tied to loss, memory, or emotional significance, which is exactly why some people believe objects like these can sometimes carry
I'm
more
gonna
than
get my
just their
light
physical
fixed, man.
form. On
One
this
of my little
particular
lights are
day,
low.
he was simply playing a song when this happened. Watch closely.
This is a scary song.
If you pay attention, the statue appears to move, not dramatically, but just enough to raise questions. Some believe that objects with heavy emotional or historical backgrounds can, in rare cases, become vessels for lingering energy, especially if they were once meaningful to someone who experienced deep attachment or loss. According to this theory, the song may not have been random at all. It could have triggered something familiar, something that resonated with whatever is tied to the object. So what do you think this was? A coincidence, or something reacting to a memory it never let go
What do you
of?
think, chat? Hit those comments. I want to see comments. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's get those comments moving, baby. I love to hear from you guys, man.
The following video was recorded by a woman named Alex, who began noticing something unsettling about the house right next to hers, a place that, by all accounts, should have been completely empty. The neighbor who lived there had sadly passed away after a heart attack, and since then, the house had remained untouched. No family moved in, no renovations, no new tenants. Just a quiet, closed space that hadn't shown any sign of life for a long time, until Alex started noticing something that didn't add up. For several nights in a row, lights inside the house would suddenly turn on, and then off again, at different times, with no clear pattern. So one night, she decided to record it. Watch this.
It just looked like somebody, or it still looks like someone's looking out the window, but I can't tell. Does that look like a whole person standing there in that window? Like kind of looking out?
It's the refrigerator.
Okay.
See the handle of it?
No one. That's the neighbor's. But that's his bedroom, the other bedroom.
That window was open. That window wasn't open.
No.
That window hasn't been open.
No.
What's up with that?
No one's been in this house since he passed, other than when they came and redid the floors and everything to get it so people can move in it, but no one's even come and looked at the property.
Oh, the guy passed away.
Let me try something.
Yeah, man, he's probably in his house, man. Don't
I
want to
haven't
leave
done
yet.
this filter in a minute. Let me see if it works. Hold on. Okay. All right. I hate when it does that. Let's see if I can get it.
What they trying to do?
Let me go out to my porch real quick. All right.
Oh,
See, it's doing that every time. No, I know. Leave it alone. Let me try it one more time. All right, so I just turned the filter off so I can zoom in one more time.
Cut
I
it
don't
out,
know what's
Linda.
going on,
You being
but it's
nosy,
not
Linda.
normal. It won't let me go over there and investigate any further.
You want to go to someone's house for?
There's that open window again, and the light's not even on over there. It's just literally on in his living room, and that's where he always chilled, was in his living room. I know.
Linda, go to sleep.
All right, I'm gonna end it here, y'all. I'll update you in a little while if I see anything.
Her first thought was simple. Maybe the lights were on a timer. But when she reached out to the landlord to confirm, the answer made things worse. There was no timer installed. No one had been inside the house, and according to him, no new tenant had moved in. So if that's the case, then who or what is turning the lights on? If the former owner had a strong attachment to that space, some believe it's possible that part of him never truly left. Alex is seeing could be a presence continuing its normal patterns, unaware or unwilling to move on. But like always, you be the judge.
Man, come on. Come on, chap. What you think? I'm trying to eat a little bit of dinner, man. Sorry. I've been doing
Following
videos all
video
day.
is about a man who believes he's living in a haunted apartment, and not because of what single incident, but because of a series of small, unsettling experiences that have slowly built up over time. He's mentioned hearing movement in rooms he just left, faint sounds at night when everything should be quiet, and that constant feeling of being watched, especially when the lights are off. One evening, something happened that he couldn't explain away. Watch closely.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a ghost. That's a ghost.
Hell no. What the f? Dude,
In the
Oh,
moment the light switches on, you can briefly see what looks like a figure entering the frame, but almost instantly, as the light fully comes back, there's nothing there. No movement, no shadow, no one standing where something clearly just was. There's a theory that whatever it is might be avoiding direct visibility, choosing moments where it can appear just enough to be noticed, but never long enough to be confirmed. And if that's the case, then it wasn't caught by accident. It let itself be seen. And if you think nothing was there, then what walked into frame the moment the light came on? And more importantly, where did it go? Until more updates are shared, this remains a mystery. Ahmed was just sitting back, watching TV in his...
that was a straight up spirit. You could see the form of it. You could see the head. That was the real deal. That was the real deal right there. Those most ghosts when it comes to the light, like natural light, you're not gonna see. But when you turn off like a light and you put it under a camera and you start feeling it, you're gonna see it because the film itself reveals shadows, images, any type of image that's in that film, it's going to be shown. That's just the way cameras are made, and it's able to, it always exposes the supernatural. The natural eye can't see it. Yeah, it's that's but that's you could tell that's real. There's no shape. It was taller than that dresser. That image, you could see the head. Excuse me, you could see it move to the side. Yeah, it was that was real.
house when he heard a few sharp knocks coming from somewhere inside the house. At first he ignored it, but when it happened again, he grabbed his phone and started recording.
Vea, mi gente, yo realmente no creía mucho en estas cosas. Yo vivo totalmente solo. ¿Escucharon la puerta? ¿Escucharon? O sea,
Oh,
yo vivo solo, aquí no hay nadie. Se los juro, yo vivo totalmente solo. No puede ser, o sea, no puede ser. Estoy cagado, estoy cagado, estoy cagado, estoy cagado. No puede ser, no puede ser.
might be a friend, man. Answer it.
No puede ser, no puede ser, no puede ser, no puede ser. Estoy cagado, estoy cagado. No puede ser. Dios, Dios. ¿Qué mierdas? No seas tan mamón. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no puede ser, no puede ser. No puede ser, no puede ser, no puede ser, no, no, no. No, 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 no puede ser, no puede ser. Dios, 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 Dios.
He said, "Oh no, 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 no."
No, no, no. Vean, les juro que acabo de escuchar la mal... No sé si vieron la maldita silla
Nice,
moviéndose.
mommies.
No puede, no puede, maldita ser
Manitas.
posible.
Is he tripping on
Vea,
rail?
yo estoy solo, yo no yo nadie no hay hilos.
Oh, it was on the floor?
No. Puede. No puede ser. 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 Ay, Dios. No hay nadie. No hay nadie. No hay ni mierda. No hay nadie. No hay ni una mierda. No hay nadie. Ay, mierda, mierda. Mierda, ¿qué hago? Mierda, mierda, mierda.
Man, that guy is scared.
No puede ser. No puede ser. ¡Ay, puta! ¡Mierda! No, 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 no.
As the camera rolls, a few more knocks
No, he
echo through
didn't.
the room, clear and deliberate.
Did he say
Ahmed
that?
slowly stands up and approaches the door, hesitating before pulling it open, only to find nothing there.
So you can tell when somebody's really scared. Like they start saying bad words, they'll start cussing when they normally don't cuss. You know what I mean? And you can tell homeboy's scared. He's seen something, and he can't find the right words, man. So these bad ones are coming out. You know, he's gonna start praying in just a minute. Though he's gonna start repenting real quick, because if it gets worse, then oh Lord, you're gonna start hearing oh mamas and all this stuff. You know, you're gonna start hearing speaking in tongues. But this guy's tripping for real.
At all. No one in the hallway, no movement, just silence. Trying to shake it off, he walks down the corridor to check the other rooms. That's when something even stranger happens.
Uh-oh.
A piece of furniture in the next room,
Uh-oh.
what looks like a sofa at first glance, suddenly slides a short distance across the floor on its own. Startled, Ahmed backs away and retreats to his bedroom.
I was
shutting
wondering
the door behind
what
him
language
as
he's
fast as he
speaking.
can.
That's his
Almost
name.
immediately,
His name's
the
Ahmed.
knocking starts again, this time sounding closer, like something is trying to get back in. After a few moments, he works up the courage to leave the room and return to the same spot. This time, he realizes it wasn't even a sofa that moved. It was a stool, now sitting out of place in the middle of the room. He pushes it back to where it was, clearly shaken, and once again retreats to his bedroom, locking himself inside. The noises don't stop, and by the end of the recording, Ahmed admits this wasn't the first time something like this had happened. After everything he's experienced in
It
that
had
house,
to, because he
he's now
responded
seriously
quick.
considering selling the property and leaving it behind for good. In this next clip, popular YouTuber Nadashot is casually vlogging, talking to his audience about something strange that happened to him earlier that day. At first, it feels like a normal story time. He explains that he heard unexplained noises in his house and felt like someone else was there with him, but he brushes it off, half joking as he talks it through.
I want you to tweet me and put in some comments any story that you guys have or any moments of I don't know if I can explain that or what is going on. If you believe in ghosts, if you don't believe in ghosts, I want to hear from you guys, man, because maybe there's something I should be doing in here to stop it. I have no idea. But yeah, I just want to share with you guys. Really.
As he starts wrapping up the video, talking to the camera, something unsettling happens in the background. For just a split second, a white, mist-like apparition appears behind him, clearly humanoid in shape before fading out almost instantly. Nadashot doesn't react at all and continues talking, completely unaware of what the camera just captured. It's only after viewers rewatched the footage frame by frame that the figure was noticed, sparking a wave of comments pointing it out. Whether it was a coincidence or something genuinely unexplained, the fact that it appeared right as he finished recounting the experience makes the moment feel disturbingly well-timed. After that moment went viral, Nadashot decided to take things a step further. Instead of just vlogging, he set up a camera system inside his house, aiming it towards several different areas where he thought the noises might have been coming from. He left it running while he went about his day, hoping to catch something he couldn't explain.
Oh, excuse me. Man, he's got cameras all over that house. If there's a ghost there, it's gonna see these cameras and it's gonna show itself off. Or it doesn't recognize the camera, and it's gonna walk right into it. This ghost or spirits, say, love to walk around at night, messing with your stuff, or with you. Yep. See, but right after the camera. Tell me that wasn't.
The footage cycles between different rooms in the house, switching every few seconds, all of them completely empty and still. Nothing seems out of place at first, until the feed returns to the kitchen. Without warning, the camera suddenly jolts and tips forward, crashing onto the floor as if it had been pushed. There's no one in the room, no pets nearby, and nothing visible that could have knocked it over. The recording cuts shortly after, leaving viewers with yet another unexplained moment inside the same house. Paired with the earlier apparition caught behind him on camera, it's no surprise fans started questioning whether whatever he joked about at the start was actually very real.
Let's go, chat. What you think? We roasting it or we
Sarah is in
ghosting
her
it?
house late at night, filming again in hopes of finally catching whatever has been haunting the place for so long. She's talking calmly to the camera, explaining that the activity has been happening for weeks, when something interrupts her mid-sentence.
Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque la gente no dura rentando. Rompe el contrato por una u otra cosa y tuvimos que venirla a limpiar el día de hoy porque ya mañana se van a mover. Se las quiero enseñar. Lo raro es que dice el realtor que no dura la gente. Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque rompe el contrato a la gente.
What?
Ya es noche.
Man, why don't you do that stuff in the morning? Why you in a empty house at night? You asking for trouble. Come on, chat. What do you think? She should be filming on a nice early morning when the sunlight's coming in instead of at night in an empty house that she knows no history about. No. And anybody could be in that house. A human being could be in there sleeping. It's dangerous to be in the house by yourself like that. Are we gonna roast it or are we gonna ghost it? Tell me, chat, roast it or ghost it? Are we the roasters or are they the ghosters?
Para que la gente rompa el contrato acá es porque de plano no aguantan a vivir aquí. Y ahorita les voy a enseñar lo demás para allá. Déjenme prender la luz. ¿Dónde está la luz?
Let's tell the truth. That we roasting it or we gonna be ghosted?
Ahorita les voy a enseñar. Esta es una recámara. Se está poniendo ahorita tenso. Entonces, el Señor dice que ya van varias familias que rompen el contrato. No sé qué es lo que pasó aquí. Nunca me ha dicho el realtor qué es lo que...
Ooh.
Chingados, nunca me ha dicho el realtor qué es lo que realmente ha
Man,
pasado.
she's asking for
Behind
trouble.
her.
Pero sí la hemos limpiado varias veces porque no dura la gente. Y eso sí, la verdad es algo extraño.
Is it
Que
during
no
the
duerme
day?
nadie. Yo no sé si tú has vivido en una casa así,
Maybe it is during the day.
donde te hayas tenido
It
que haber
seems
salido
pretty
por
dark in
algo
that
y
house.
roto
Show
el
them lights
contrato.
then.
Ahorita les voy a enseñar qué es eso que se escucha. ¡Ey! ¿Andan acá?
Oh, come on, man. Ain't by God. What you gonna do? You gonna answer you back? Like, hey, man, how much is the
Voy a
house?
dejar grabando, pero
How much you selling this house for? Take
ellos
$20
saben.
down? Couple $100 down?
Se escucha el ruido para acá.
We in the hood. We ghosts from the hood, man. We just need a place to chill.
Yo creo que me voy a tener que ir.
What is she doing, man?
The bathroom door slowly opens on its own. She notices it a moment later and walks over, pushing it fully open and showing the camera inside to prove there is nothing there. Confident it was just another strange coincidence, she continues walking through the house, still talking as she goes. A few rooms later, she reaches a darker area where the pull string on a ceiling light is gently swaying back and forth, even though the air is completely still. She pauses, then pauses to turn the light on, brushing it off and continuing on. Eventually, she comes across another dark room, unaware of what is about to happen. In the doorway ahead of her, a completely blacked out figure slowly peeks out, its shape
What?
barely visible against the darkness before pulling back out of sight. Sarah never reacts and keeps talking as if nothing happened, but viewers immediately noticed it when she uploaded the footage. Whatever has been moving doors and lights in her house may have finally revealed itself, even if she didn't see it in the moment.
Are we gonna roast it or ghost it? Come on, chat. Put it in the comments.
The clip starts quietly, with the dog sitting stiffly at the window, completely fixated on the blinds like it's watching something only it can see. The woman filming notices how tense the dog is, and slowly zooms in toward the small gap between the blinds, almost as if she already knows there's something there.
I know she's going. They're out there. As usual.
He's gonna kill somebody. Might have to just open that door. The dogs ain't playing, boy. They think someone's out there, they're gonna get them. Especially, man, they've been in that house and they protecting that family. Dogs take that stuff personal. A dog will give his life for his owner. And he looks intently pissed. Like he ain't playing. He's not all bark and no bite. He ain't barking at all. He's like, come on.
Okay.
Come on, Grandma. Open that door for me. Mama,
Again.
I'm bred for this. I need to keep this house safe. And we got an intruder.
Dang. What'd it do? It backed off real fast when Chimp come up.
Well, that's why you got a
Dang.
dog,
Don't
man.
hide from Chimp. Whatever the heck that is out there. Now it's back. See its eye blinking right in the window. Come here, Kitty. I got to show Andy this video. He boy does. There's no way he can hide to the States not see this. Kitty, if you don't get, that's it. I've had enough of.
Through the narrow opening, two faint glowing specks can be seen hovering outside in the darkness, positioned far too evenly apart. to be a reflection or an animal she recognizes. She whispers to her dog, calling its name again and again, trying to get it to come back to her, but the dog doesn't respond at all. It doesn't flinch, doesn't turn around, just stares,
It's focused,
frozen
man.
and mesmerized. Minutes pass, with her growing more panicked, raising her voice and begging the dog to move while the glowing shapes remain perfectly still, blinking just once. She later claims this wasn't the first time she'd seen something like this near her home, believing it could be what people refer to as the dogman. The video cuts abruptly with no resolution, leaving viewers unsettled by how long the dog stayed locked in place, and whatever it was watching just beyond the blinds. At around 9:35
I'm
at
ghosting
night,
that
the
one,
camera
chat.
starts rolling in near.
That dog. Listen, before we go on, that dog was way too focused. That dog was straight up watching. That dog was like, nah, we doing this. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and come on in. He was serious. That dog was serious. He wasn't playing. And when a dog doesn't bark and cause a big ruckus like that, it's because it's like it's past that. It's past all that. It's like, yeah, maybe he don't see me, so I'm gonna wait. And if my owner opens his door, this thing ain't gonna see me coming. Like he's like intently making sure that nothing's gonna come up by this door. He was serious. That dog was serious. So that's, we're yeah, are we gonna ghost it? We're gonna roast it. I'm gonna tell you right now. We're a ghosters. That's a ghoster. I'm not gonna roast her. We're gonna ghost her. All right, chat. Let's do this.
Silence, except for the sound of a woman crying somewhere in the house, while a man quietly narrates what he's hearing. To clear up any doubt, he pans the camera toward the television to show it was just a movie. What happens next is far more relevant, though. Take a look.
Actividad paranormal en mi casa.
Me acuerdo de cada expresión en su cara.
Bueno, me encuentro viendo una película, ya casi van a ser las 10 de la noche.
Todo lo que pasó cuando estaba con él, si de verdad fue real. Yo lo sé.
Escuché cosas allá en la cocina y mire, están todos esos cajones de arriba.
Algo revuelta.
Abiertos.
Cuando 2 toneladas de metal se impactan contra Dios. No me
Pensé
acuerdo
que no iba a suceder nada hoy, pero
Es la verdad.
Ooh, she's scared.
Peleamos esa semana, ¿lo olvidaste?
She is scared, Chad. The Mexican people, Latino people, black people, we don't mess with ghosts.
Yo no lo olvidaré.
We're not like white people. We don't go chasing them. You know what I mean?
No puede ser.
They come in our house, man.
Es mi primer día de vuelta.
We think we can shoot ghosts. You know what I mean?
Es cierto. Es la verdad.
What was that? What was that? Sorry, Chad. I was eating there for a minute. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Now you messing with my stuff? Oh yeah, no, you gotta go, Ghost. You can kick it, but not like that, you ain't. Not in my kitchen, man. They'll come touching the food. Oh, what? Oh man, he getting crazy. This one getting crazy. Oh, he disrespectful, Ghost. You might have to put those wife beaters on, man, and get busy. If you ain't ghosting, we gotta roast her. We gotta roast that bad boy. Is this a ghoster or is it a roadster? We can find no ghosts in there, man. We think you find a little midget ghost in there or something? Come on, man. All right. Someone's head just
Slowly
in there.
turns the camera back toward the doorway leading into the kitchen, explaining that unexplained activity has been happening in his house for weeks now. As he edges closer, one of the kitchen cabinets suddenly slams shut on its own with a sharp bang, making him flinch, but not retreat. He steps fully into the kitchen, heart clearly racing, when another cabinet door snaps closed right in front of him. Then, as if reacting to his movement, a third cabinet slams shut as he gets closer to it. Trying to stay calm, he opens each cabinet one by one, showing they're empty, and nothing inside could have caused them to move. No loose hinges,
Come on.
no drafts, no pets in the room. Whatever was making itself known didn't need the noise anymore. It had already proven it was there.
This number one. Is this on the one or two? What is this? One?
In this final clip, CCTV footage from inside a building captures something that genuinely defies logic. The camera is fixed on a quiet doorway with no one anywhere in frame. For a while, nothing happens at all until it does.
Look at that. There's no way
What?
that could have failed by, like, somebody didn't do that. Something did that by itself. How could a ceiling light fall on its own like that? There's no way. No way.
Without warning, the ceiling light suddenly rips free and crashes straight down onto the floor below. There's no shaking beforehand, no visible trigger, no person nearby who could have touched it. Lights like that do not just fall on their own, especially in an empty, secured area. The impact echoes through the hallway, and the room is left completely still again, as if nothing happened. After reviewing the footage, staff confirmed nobody had entered the area before or after the incident. The security guard on duty that night reportedly resigned the very next day, saying the footage was enough for him. Whatever caused that light to fall was never identified, and the building has since gained a reputation among workers as a place you do not want to be alone in. The following video was recorded over 11 years ago by a group of teenagers who decided to visit a nearby graveyard late at night, a place that had already built a reputation among locals because of a rumor
Yeah,
that
this
something
one is.
unusual guarded the area.
We ghosted that
Something
last
wasn't
one, man. We coming up to the end right
but was
here.
said to appear to
We're gonna
those who
show
came
one more,
looking for
chat.
it. At first, like most rumors, they didn't fully believe it. It sounded like the kind of story people tell to scare others away from wandering into places they shouldn't be after dark. But curiosity got the better of them, and one night, armed with nothing but their phones and flashlights, they went to see for themselves. Watch this.
They in the graveyard. Get those flashlights
At
up.
first, what they saw didn't fully register. Something was there, and it looked like a figure wrapped in white cloth. But before they could even process it, it was gone. And that's what makes the moment so confusing, because it doesn't move away, it doesn't run. It simply is there 1 second, and not there the next. But then, they see it again, and this time, it was clearer and more defined. Watch.
What? Oh, you can't see the face. Ooh, Chad, that's. Whoa.
But every time they stopped, even briefly, trying to catch their breath or look back, they saw it again. After they posted the video, it quickly caught attention, especially from viewers in Indonesia and Malaysia, where many...
Chat, I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna be our last video, but listen. The way you can tell that this is real, I'm gonna tell you, man. Any real ghost video if I've ever ghosted and didn't roast it, they all have really one major thing in common, and that's their face. their face is never clear. It's like it just seems like it's not all there, like it's just like smushed or something. But you always can just, and then it always has like these black dented in eyes. And if you notice, you see everything clear, the clothes, everything, and then as close as they are, or maybe they're zoomed in a little bit. I don't know how close they actually are to that, but yeah, and nothing, everything comes in focus except the face. Face never can get cleared, and that is a telltale sign when you're seeing it. One of the telltale signs. There's a couple of them, but that's a real strong one. A lot of times you'll see like people's face kind of, and it might be someone and you heard they got, you know, a ghost or something, or a person walking and they look like a ghost, but then you can kind of tell their face, that they're human. So sometimes that's just questionable. But majority of times when it's a straight up ghost and everybody's confessing, and you see these type of that's one of the telltale signs right there. You can't tell what it is, he or she or what, or you could tell it's a woman, but you just can't see the features. The features of the face just never come. So yeah, this is definitely hands down. We are ghosters tonight on this one. We're not roasters. We're gonna ghosters. We're gonna ghoster today.
People immediately recognized what they believed the figure to be. They called it a pokong. The pokong is one of the most well-known figures in Indonesian and Malaysian folklore,
Pokon.
often referred to as the shroud ghost, because it is said to take the form of a deceased person still wrapped in their white burial cloth, known as a kain kafan. According to local belief, when a person is buried, the cloth is tied at
Yeah,
the
look
head,
at,
neck,
you can't
and
see the
feet,
face,
and
man,
if those
chat.
ties are not released within a certain period, traditionally around 40 days, the soul becomes
You
trapped,
can't see
unable to
the
move on,
face at
and
all.
instead
You
of
can see the
walking,
hair,
it is
kind of
said
like
to
the
hop,
hairline,
returning to the
little
world of
hat
the living,
up on top of
not
the head.
necessarily to harm, but to seek release or closure. Now the question isn't just why it appeared, but why it followed. Was it asking for help, or was it making sure they didn't forget what they had seen? This one remains a mystery.
Oh, yes. Okay, chat. We're going to go ahead and stop right there. Listen, man, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll finish the rest on a later date, maybe tomorrow. Uh, we'll get her done. But listen, man, I hope you enjoyed some of these, this entertainment. These are all for entertainment use only. Listen, man, let somebody know about our new channel. Please subscribe if you had a good time. I had a great time having you in my house, just having a little fellowship with you. And listen, man, just let people know, man, that we're a channel, man, out there telling the truth. Where we don't just do the ghosty thing, but we do a little bit of everything. And the main thing is that we always want to tell the truth in every situation. So let us do our thing by subscribing. That will help us be successful in our thing. We love you. Have a great night. Sleep tight. And don't let those bed bugs bite. And we'll see you tomorrow. All right. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to